Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you for all the sharing and liking and subscribing, and all you Cancers who've had private readings this week. It's been fantastic, and I have to say you're the only sign that's not had conflict this week. But I'm really pleased to see it because you've had horrendous couple of months, and it's you're the only sign that I've not had arguments all week with, so this is great. At the bottom of the deck, Cancer, I think many of you have got new opportunities coming your way this week. Some may be still waiting, but my sense from looking at this card is new opportunities. That's what I'm getting, basically. I think you've been asked to go with the flow in it. There's a bigger picture and you're being guided. There's synchronicity, there's patterns working in your life, and you're not completely in control of it with the Sea card. And I'd say that was represented again with the High Priestess. This is about being in your depths, Cancer, being in that really deep part of you, and basically you're not in control this week. That's the sense I'm getting. That's the theme. Well, no, actually I'm going to say the additional guidance is about going with the flow for these new opportunities, to some of them, to let them come to you. I'm sorry, that didn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense for the rest of the reading either, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is beautiful. Queen of Pentacles is that sensory queen. She rules the material plane, and she rules the material plane with love, compassion. She's not too much in her mind, she's in her senses. So very, very good financial card. A very good focus on your material world, particularly because it's right next to the Magician. So I think a lot of you Cancers are very focused this week, very sort of focused on making things happen. Although, and now it's all making sense now, you've got a bit of restriction here, and maybe that's what the Two of the Sea actually means, is as a sense of, even though you've got all these positive energies and loads of activity, lots of forward movement, lots of communication, going back and forward, new opportunities, goal setting, there's definitely still a little bit of a sense of restriction and feeling blindfolded and not being able to see the way forward. And I think that's when the Two of the Sea card comes in. I think it's asking you to do the focus, put the work out there, look at these new opportunities, but to trust the process a little bit. I think this is what this is saying. And the High Priestess is saying that there's all this wonderful energy, wonderful focus, activity happening. And if you fall into that sense of restriction, just remember, go with the flow. There's a bigger picture trying to unfold in your life, basically. Loads of new beginnings. You then move again to that bit of restriction is definitely there during the week, because you've got the Devil card. And I'm going to actually say this is very similar to the Eight of Swords. So a sense of being a bit held back, a little bit oppressed, a little bit in chains, and very, 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 very similar to Pisces. Basically, they had almost similar, and the same thing. The way to get away from this feeling of being oppressed and being stuck is to the sea. It's about flowing, it's about going with the flow, basically, Cancer. It's knowing that we're not in control of everything, and it's all going to move, and what you are in control of is your state of mind. And you can loosen these chains if you just flow a little bit more. And I really know it's easier said than done, but it's the way to not feel stuck, and it's the way to not feel oppressed. And it's paired, it was paired with the Eight of Cups. So quite a few Cancers could be walking away from something that's been oppressive. It could be a life situation that's made them feel stuck and held back. And they're sort of going, no more of this. It's that search for something more, basically. So this sense of constriction, this sense of going with the flow continues as this character walks over the hill into the night and search for greater meaning. I'm sorry this isn't making any sense. It's making sense to me. It's just getting the right words. You finish the week very focused materially, basically. You've got the 6 of Discs and the 8 of Discs. So the 8 of Discs is the Craftsman's card. It's focusing on work, creating things. So I like that. Very much like the Queen of Pentacles again. And this could be the new opportunities coming. It's paired with the 6 of Discs, and I love this. It's one of my favourite cards. It's 6 of Discs is sometimes receiving or giving financial help, but it's so much more than that. It's obviously really important if you need the money. It's also, it's about depth sharing, Cancer. It's about that mutuality, and it's about sharing with someone beyond the masks. And I think the sharing could be to do with a work matter. You could, yeah, it's that sort of thing, but it's very meaningful communication, the 6 of Discs. It's funny when I pull it and it's my card of the day, it's almost a sharing that's so loving, and so much generosity and kindness between it. Yeah, so you got a really interesting reading, Cancer. There's these new potentials and such beautiful energy and a bit of constriction all mixed into one, basically. And everyone's got a mixed bag this week. Yours is the best, trust me. But there's definitely that sense of newness, potential, loads of earth energy. It's feeling a bit stuck. And this to the Sea card is, this is the way to become unstuck. Basically that's what it's saying, going with the flow, synchronicities working, there's greater patterns. You're going to have to trust the tide rather than trying to push against the feeling. A very interesting week, Cancer. Wonderful. And I'll post the relationship readings tomorrow, so look out for them, and I hope you're well. Bye.